Hello, welcome back to my channel. So, today I am very proud to present to you a list of lesbian and sapphic horror stories that you can watch for a queer Halloween. From heavy psychological thriller to vampire flicks, I hope you can find what works best for you. Ready? Let's Fear Street starts in 1994 in Shadyside. It is a small American town that seems to be cursed. Every decade, a new and particularly horrific serial killer makes TV news as they start a killing spree. Aside from the constant fear to see such gruesome murders happening again, the residents of Shadyside seem to struggle with their own issues, like illness, unemployment, addictions, suicides, and death. And on the other side of Shadyside is bright, thriving Sunnyvale, where everything seems to go for the better. Rumor is, Shadyside is cursed because of a witch who was killed there and swore to get revenge. In 1994, as Dina and Sam's relationship seems to fail, yet another serial killer emerges. But this time, he seems to pay extra attention to Sam. Will Dina be able to save her girlfriend? Is the witch's curse real? Are all Shadysiders doomed? To discover it, the movies will take us from 1994 to 1978 and finally, 1666. Being a teenager is hard, but it is even harder when you are under the threat of serial killers and demoniac possession.
1666.
The devil has come to feast on our misdeeds.
If they want to.
The Haunting of Bly Manor. The Haunting of Bly Manor follows the story of Dani, a young American woman who seeks an au pair job in England, hoping to escape her traumatic past. She is hired by a wealthy man, Henry Wingrave, who needs someone to take care of his young nephew and niece, following the tragic death of their parents. But as Dani starts to get attached to the children and a witty, young gardener, she quickly witnesses the paranormal events that take place in the manor. Just like its predecessor, The Haunting of Bly Manor does not follow a chronological timeline but takes you back and forth between past and present, leaving you guessing what may have happened and what will. Will Dani be able to escape her past? Will her tentative relationship with her favorite gardener develop into something more?
Okay. The bone here?
Ratched. Edmund Tollison brutally murders 6 priests in their shared house. He is to be sent to the psychiatric hospital of Lucia State in order to see if he is fit to stand trial. The governor is under a lot of pressure to have him executed, and the hospital becomes an object of close scrutiny. Meanwhile, an unknown nurse, Mildred, blackmails her way into getting hired at the Lucia State Hospital. She slowly wins the trust of the hospital's director, and her destiny seems weirdly linked to Edmund's. She also starts to be noticed by Gwendolyn, the governor's press secretary. How is this interest going to develop? Why did Mildred want to be hired at Lucia State so bad she blackmailed a nurse? When will she kiss Gwendolyn?
Juvenile distraction, lesbianism, mania, all of these maladies can be reversed.
The Perfection. The movie starts in the USA, present day. Charlotte Wilmore, a young cello prodigy, had left the music academy to come home and take care of her ill mother. After her mother's death a decade later, she reaches out to her former teacher, Anton, and his wife, who are at the head of the Bokhoff Academy, the very prestigious cello academy she used to study at. She takes the plane to meet them in Shanghai, where she will be a member of the jury electing the next student to receive a grant to study at the academy. There, she meets Anton's new protege and incredibly talented cellist, Lizzie. Lizzie and Charlotte instantly experience a deep, magnetic connection. The evening, however, is slightly thrown off tracks as a man starts to feel ill and throw up in the concert venue. There are rumors that a strange epidemic has started in the south of China. After an intense night with Charlotte, Lizzie starts to experiment strange symptoms as well. Why does it seem like Charlotte knew a lot about Lizzie prior to meeting her? Why do they have the same music tattoo? And what does it mean? What happened to Charlotte when she left the academy?
Well, you know what happens now.
Thelma. Norway nowadays. Thelma just started university, and she is struggling to find her place. Growing up in a very strict Christian family, she is rather shy and has trouble making new friends, especially as her parents keep calling to check on her. But one day, as she finds herself sitting next to one of her classmates, Anya, she starts having a seizure. This phenomenon seems to occur more and more as she grows closer to Anya. Her seizures also appear to be linked to strange, paranormal phenomena and visions. Will Thelma accept her feelings for Anya, despite her family's strict religious beliefs? Will her seizures get worse? What is this strange power she feels growing in her? Mother, may I sleep with danger? USA, present day. Pearl has been turned into a nightwalker by her ex-girlfriend. Indeed, there is a myth among nightwalkers that once you find your true love and change them into a nightwalker, you can feed off of each other for eternity and do not have to murder anyone anymore. 6 years after the incident, Pearl meets Leah. The two women fall madly in love, much to Leah's mother's dismay. She thus turns to Bob, a boy who has a crush on Leah, to help her shield Leah from Pearl. Will Leah and Pearl's love be enough to keep them together? Will Pearl be able to reveal her secret to Leah and protect her from the other Nightwalkers? To what lengths is Bob ready to go if he cannot have Leah? Jennifer's body. Needy has been best friends with Jennifer since kindergarten. Despite Needy being a dorky grade A student, while Jennifer is a hot and popular cheerleader, their bond is really strong. So much so that when Jennifer invites Needy to go see a local band instead of spending time with her boyfriend, Needy follows her. But things do not go as planned, and a fire burns down the concert venue, with Needy, Jennifer, and the band barely escaping. To Needy's disarray, Jennifer agrees to follow the band to their van. But when she shows up to Needy's place in the middle of the night, covered in blood and growling, things take a turn for the weirder. What happened to Jennifer? Why are Needy and Jennifer so close? Could there be something more than friendship going on? Will they manage not to die?
You're killing people. No, I'm killing boys.
Are you scared? Thought you only murdered boys.
I go both ways.
I have tried to be as diverse as possible with this list, so I hope you will find something that suits you. Of course, it is not exhaustive. So, if your favorite queer Halloween movie is not listed here, do not hesitate to share it on the comment section. We are always looking for new inspiration. Thank you for watching.
This is our day, love so true. A bond unbreakable, just me and you. Through all the storms.